The following is a presentation of the Marconi Feed Podcasting Network. Marconi Feed Podcasting Network.
Originating from mfpod.com.
Can you hear me now?
Oh my God, what happened?
Well,
Oh, it's gone again. By the way, this is the real podcast. Just trying to get Nick's to work right.
Pantalones gratis.
Con Marconi Bologna.
Esto es Los Pantalones Libres de Podcast.
The Pants Free Podcast. Pantaloni Libero.
Nick, are you still on holiday? What's going on with you? Where are you at? What's happening?
I'm on permanent vacation. You want to go? Shall I go through my schedule with you?
No, God, no, please.
Right.
No.
I'm actually heading to Detroit.
Yeah, just turn his mic off. Can we?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's even possible anymore.
I'm heading to Detroit as we speak to go drive the new Chrysler 300 all-wheel drive over an ice lake.
I'm sorry. That whole time I was ignoring. I didn't really pay attention to what you said. I was looking for the mic button.
Sorry. Hello. Anyone here? Are you still listening?
No, we're all gone. We've gone home.
I have some delicious recap news stories for you.
Well, no, not before we get into that, because we haven't been here for a while. This is officially season 2 of the Pants Free podcast?
Yes, I'm not counting.
I wasn't really asking. I mean, I know. I'm just...
Yeah, okay. The reason I don't really count is every time you invite me back is a blessing, because I'm thinking after the last one, there's no way that you're going to go, I'm going to do this solo.
Is this your plan? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to sabotage your chances of continuing? I don't understand. Why would you do that?
I think if you put up with my crap this long, there's no way I could do much to piss you off.
I don't really feel like there's. But see, that's the thing. Is like you and I believe. Here's a few things that I believe in.
The children are our future.
That I will probably be doing some type of radio with you until I'm dead.
So next week it is then.
So.
Like us on Facebook. MF Pod. Follow us on Twitter. MF Pod.
So welcome back. It is season 2 of the Pants Free podcast. I didn't even know we had a season 1, but apparently we did. And
we got picked up for a second season?
Yeah, thanks to Dave's Killer Bread. I mean, they are a sponsor of this podcast. They believed in us before they've always just... There's always been love there. Let's just put it that way.
I have to ask a question about Dave's Killer Bread. Can you answer it for me?
Yeah.
I buy it now regularly because the Dave's Killer Bread Day Old store is a block from my house.
Right.
But since it's so close to my house, since it's Day Old bread, should it be Dave's Killed Bread? I don't know. Is it the past tense?
Just stay out of the marketing department. I mean, okay. You're a funny man, and I appreciate all the talents that you have, but maybe marketing for bread isn't your thing. But you know what? The thing that's great about Dave's Killer Bread, Nick, is it used to just be in Portland, and then they moved to Seattle, and then they got some stores in Southern California. Now they're in Denver, and they're going to be in Chicago next, and then New York, and then they're going to work their way all over the country.
There's no end to this madness.
Did you just snortle in the middle of our live read?
I sniffed because my nose was running.
Are you going to be all right?
I think so, yes.
You need like a cough or a snortle button or something.
I was like, is that better? Can you hear it?
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, just what people want to hear when I'm talking about Dave's Killer Bread. It's delicious.
I was crying because it was so delicious.
I'd been without Dave's Killer Bread for a while. I was away from areas that sold it. And then Dave sent me some, and the first thing I had was a grilled cheese on a nice roast beast. It was just oh my God, just a little butter, and then slice that in half and melt it. Put a tomato on there, and then have maybe some tomato basil soup. Oh.
Can you hang on a second? I'm going to have to do the rest of this podcast from the kitchen.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. But all I'm saying is go to daveskillerbread.com and find out if it's in an area near you, and if it is, good, and if not, you can order it right there online at daveskillerbread.com.
Delish.
And now, Pants Free News, America's most unreliable news source, without pants.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there was a pretty bad train wreck over New Year's.
Oh, no, not another national disaster.
A national disaster. The train wreck was the New Year's Eve show on KDOC in L.A.
KDOC. What is that? Is that like a big deal? I mean, I've never even heard.
It's a small independent country. It's a small independent TV station in Orange County,
and it's its own country, apparently.
Yes, apparently.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it's weird because it's a New Year's broadcast. You figure, how could this go wrong? I mean, how hard is it? You count down a ball, or you say, "Hey, Happy New Year," and it's just oot, 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 and then guys coming in and talking to drunk people and stuff. I mean, what could go wrong there, right?
Yeah, well, apparently more than that.
Are we back? Are we back?
I mean, and people make a lot of New Year's resolutions around the New Year and stuff like that. I already ruined my New Year's resolution. My resolution was to quit podcasting.
Oh, too bad for that. Let's list off some of the things that went wrong in this New Year's broadcast.
All right.
All right, what time is it? How much time do we have? What time is it? 11:15. 10 minutes. What are you guys gonna do at midnight? Why don't you just be early? 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1.
Well, yeah, because I saw this clip. I posted it on Facebook earlier, and Jamie Kennedy, the host, I really think Dick Clark could have hosted the New Year's show better than Jamie Kennedy at this point.
There's a fight. It's ending with a fight. Guys, please. God bless it. Get out. Go to a cartoon. Jesse, come down. Happy New Year, everybody. Good night.
This story is kind of interesting. Al Jazeera, the Arabic news service on TV satellite news station, has bought Al Gore's Current TV network.
All right, so I never watched Current TV. I did watch them online sometimes, and some of their shows were pretty good. I liked they had a weekly show. And the one thing I learned about Al Jazeera, at first I was scared. I thought, it's terrorism on TV. But what I did learn is it's actually probably one of the best news sources around because it's actual news. It's not crap.
Right.
It's not
sensationalized.
sensationalized.
They're a very world news source. Unfortunately, the terrorists tend to send them a lot of information, so they get a lot of stuff, directly from the terrorists. They were always sending them videos of hostages and those sort of things, and
so that's why you know it, right? Because they're like, on Al Jazeera, this terrorist is, has a hostage ready to go.
But I think the network has become well respected. Just purely because of it's done some quality news reporting.
Now, why is it that it takes an Al Jazeera to maybe change the game of TV news?
Yeah, I mean that's. I think Al Jazeera now have a way into the United States, and so they're now able to hit an American audience, which is what all of the big media companies. Well,
I'll continue not watching, but I will eyeball its success on the internets like I always do.
I like it when you eyeball things on the internet.
But I mean, if Al Jazeera, because they, I don't understand. They bought Current TV, and I don't know. They paid like $500 million or something, and I can't imagine what they would pay for like LinkedIn.
LinkedIn's like a multi-million-dollar. It's probably like $1 billion. It's like an Instagram purchase.
Really, LinkedIn?
Yeah, because
who uses LinkedIn anymore?
It's all used by the business admin population. So
old white dudes is what you're saying.
Yeah, old white dudes who don't like Facebook.
Oh, by the way, Al Jazeera, I also have an old BlackBerry you can buy from me.
I have. All right, I'll take it.
The one thing I like about it is Al Gore sold Current TV to Al Jazeera, and it really gives potential terrorists a TV station they can ignore too.
Did you know that John Boehner actually managed to get reelected as Speaker of the House?
Yeah, he's been renewed for another season.
Right. Season 2 of John Boehner, Season 2 of the Pants Free Podcast.
I think John Boehner cries more than Carrie from Homeland. Because every time you turn around, he's crying about something.
Right.
But you notice he never cries about others. It's only about his personal story.
Right, and the thing with it is too, he's not very popular within his own party.
Yeah, well, he's like the hero and the viewer of his own Lifetime TV movie.
Right.
It's like, that's how awesome he is.
John Boehner loves John Boehner.
Yeah, and because he started out, he's kind of a cock to Obama too.
Yeah, well, that's probably one of his actual jobs. That's legitimate. His job is to be a cog.
Hey,
I think
I'm
it says it
John
in his job
Boehner. I'm
description.
here to be a dick to the president.
Yeah, it's in his job description.
When news breaks, we're the first there to mock it.
The last thing was, you know what's in? Pinstripe dress pants and
Dress
sweatpants.
pants?
Yeah, pinstripe dress pants. That
How dare you bring up
sweat-
pants on the Pants Free podcast?
Well, I want to know what the other people are wearing.
Oh, not dress pants. You're talking dress pants, sweatpants.
Yeah, dress. So they're pinstripe dress pants. They're actually sweatpants.
That I can get behind. You know,
Right.
I mean, it's about time. Why can't they have? I mean, they have those. What are those jeggings or pajama jeans or whatever they are?
Right.
Why can't they? Yeah, it's about time. Why not a dress pant, sweatpant? Are you?
They look very much like dress pants.
Why don't we have a pair? I mean, right now, I don't know what company this is, but they need to send us some
Yeah, send me some dress pants, sweatpants.
in a size 36.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you're gonna. How long do you think before you're a size 36? I mean, you know how far to go.
Sorry, that was the alarm saying we're out of Pants Free podcast time.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm looking at these pants though, and they look like pants. They don't look like sweatpants.
No, they look like that's it. And is that a real belt in the picture?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I believe I don't know if he's also wearing socks.
I think I would first drawstring sweatpants, but I could go with a real belt if I had to.
I'm kind of excited about this. Can I order these online yet?
No, I mean I haven't found them. I just found the news story.
This is just a big tease. Oh wait, it says buy a pair. Let's see how much are they. $128. You $128 for f***ing sweatpants? Go f*** yourself.
I'd rather just a fat pair of pants.
That's why this is the Pants Free podcast. We can't afford pants.
Well, thank God that's over.
Yeah.
It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel
Well, Nick, there you have it. The latest in news and information in the world we live in. Make sure to check us out. We're in a multitude of platforms. Is that a real thing? People say platforms. I want to vomit in my own mouth right now. It's what I mean is we're on a thing called Stitcher, which is a great app. Get that app. We're on a thing called Mixcloud. That's another app. We're also on iTunes. Remember that? Is iTunes even relevant anymore, though?
Yeah, no, stillpeople.com iTunes.
All right, so and that's the one people know. But Stitcher is way better, I'll be honest. Don't tell the iTunes people that. They get jealous. And then also Mixcloud is pretty awesome. They both have apps. If you go in there and just type in MF Pod or Pants Free Podcast, boom, it'll come right up. And that's about it. We're on Pants Free Pod on Twitter, and Facebook is MF Pod. And
no, I should tell you, though, that we are 10,000 listeners strong daily.
Boom! Now you're talking. Now we can almost afford pants, but we don't want to.
No, I didn't become unemployed to sit at home wearing pants, let me tell you.
Even these $128 sweatpants. Go to hell.
Take them off.
For Nick J. Miles, my name is Belonius Francine Marconi saying,
I like to wear pants only on Saturday afternoons.
Pantalones a libero.
Marconi.
Are we back? Are we back?
The Marconi feed. Bing.